This is how to install the Kartboy short shifter and shifter bushings. The dash, I mean, it's a mess in here. I have the dash tore apart already because I was messing with the radio. I had to buy a new wiring harness for it. So I didn't record any of this. I did this a long time ago. So I won't have a step-by-step on pulling all this trim off, but it's pretty straightforward. You start this bottom like shroud right here. It just pulls completely off. And then you can access some bolts around the radio shroud. Then you pull it off. And then the shifter boot just pulls over all of this. Alright, hopefully you guys can see alright. I'm going to start out by taking this roll pin punch, knocking this pin out. It helps if you put it in a fourth, so then you kind of hit it towards yourself. And then I'll slide this off. Well, that disengages the wire. And then I'll take this 12mm bolt out, and then I can take the circlip out of the bottom there and get this whole assembly up and out. And then I'll do the rest from outside, and then we'll get into the bushings. Alright, now it's out of the car, and take this off. I can take a screwdriver, take those two nuts out. Should take this rubber off. I'm gonna throw those on this new one real quick. Rubber on. Spring on. Plastic piece on. And those two screws go back in. Alright guys, this is like super tight, difficult to film, but you should just be able to barely see that little lever. There's like a banjo bolt looking thing with a rubber. You should be able to push that little lever over to that hole, stick a little Allen key, and then that'll lock the reverse lock out so you can put that pin back in. And whenever I redo the bushings, I'm probably not going to film because it's way too tight down here. Okay, I got that out. That was one of the most crappy things I've done. Mainly just because the car's so low to the ground, I didn't want to jack everything up and move it all again. So it's partially my fault, I guess, but now I'm gonna go ahead and get these old bushings out and then put the new ones in. Alright, I got the old one out. I just smashed my thumb a little bit. But I'm gonna stick this rod through. Stick this through the bottom. There's that. Give it a little couple taps. Alright, new bushings in on that. Now just showing you how it goes. This is up, now slide on there like that. Obviously it'll go on more, but I think I'm gonna have to get this bolted to the car first and then try to pop this in, but we'll see. Got the new bushings in there and the new bushing up in there. Okay guys, well everything's installed. New bushings down there. Feels pretty good. I lost the roll pin. I dropped it. Of course it fell down here and fell down behind the carpet. So either I'm just gonna stop at the parts store and see if I can find another one. I'm gonna bring this with me and fit that because I really don't feel like pulling the carpet up and doing all that. But that being said, everything's installed and you know, feels pretty good. So I know it wasn't the best how-to video, but kind of gave you the basics. All in all, it wasn't too bad. Doing the bushings kind of sucked, but if you're just doing the short throw itself, super simple, super easy. But that's gonna do it on this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.